Wow. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. We all know what day it is. It is Mother's Day. It is Sunday in May, and we are celebrating Mother's Day. So if you have a mother out there, you know somebody, which I'm sure we all do, give a hug, give a thanks, give a cup of coffee, do what you need to do to make that mom feel loved and feel welcomed. Because you know what, I just reconnected with my mom after several years of not really having much contact, and I got to tell you, having a mother in your life is important. It's done wonders for me, and I'm sure it's done wonders for my mom, seeing the kids. And families are meant to be together. Families are meant to be together. So when there's a riff and there's a strife and there's something coming down the middle, and we're on this side and they're on that side, it gets tough. So times like today, my friends, my beautiful, wonderful friends, phenomenal friends, days like today are days to be thankful. To step back and say, wow, what a wonderful gift God gave us. A family, a wife, a mother, a sister, a cousin, a daughter, whoever the mother is in your life today. Thank them. Thank them for being a mother. I don't know why I'm getting quiet, because I don't need to be quiet with this message. Others need to hear this. There's nobody in here, but others need to hear this, and that's why I'm making it for you. So yesterday I got out on the bike for the first time in a little while because I was sick, you guys. I'm not going to talk too much about that. Yes, I did have what everybody thought I had, and yes, I was really sick. I felt like I was knocking on death's door, but I wasn't, because you know what? God had me all along. And today, although the breathing is still a little bit shallow, and kind of moving around kind of stinks, but I can tell you, I got out on the bike yesterday, and I met some phenomenal people, and as you can see, I got sunburnt, and wow, what amazing people out in the world. I had a chance, I'll tell you guys more, but I had a chance to meet this couple yesterday that run a program out of one of the towns that I used to live in, and they are doing awesome and wonderful, great works. And I wish I would have had my GoPro, because this conversation would have been awesome to get on camera. But I'm going to re-interview him, and I'm going to ask him what he's doing for the community, and what he thinks other people in the community can be doing, and what we're looking at going forward, and who he's helping and how he's helping these people. And so I just can't wait to have that interview for you. So stay tuned, you guys. I am going to be having some new content coming up. It's going to be a little bit few and far between, but I got some stuff in the works. I've been out. Well, I was out yesterday, but I've been out on the bike and I'm meeting people, so I want to get some of this stuff on camera. So listen, when we're talking about family, we're talking about mothers, you guys. We're talking about our mothers. In Genesis, in the Bible, in God's Word, in the very, very, very beginning, we start talking about the original mothers and fathers, right? Adam and Eve, and the descendants of them, their indirect succession of them, obviously us, but we're far down the line. But listen, what is the first step to in recovery? Please don't send me emails. I'm not promoting a 12-step program. I'm just saying, what's the first step in recovery? What do we got to do if we want to live in recovery and have a sober life? We have to admit that we're powerless and that our lives have become unmanageable, and then we need to give that over to God, the Creator. So we need to start making some choices, some decisions. We need to admit to ourselves. We need to put the ego we need to take that ego and go, throw it, get it out of there. Ego has no place. No, ego has no place for when we're trying to admit our faults to God, because ego gets in the way. If you ask me, ego is kind of like of the enemy, but that's just my personal opinion. Don't send me emails unless they're nice. Listen, so we admitted that we're powerless over our problems, okay, and that our lives have become unmanageable. Now get this, sometimes we are powerless because of the situations in our life. I won't lie. I will tell you that. There are going to be situations in our lives where we are powerless. We may be in a situation where other people have power over us. More scary, like if you're in jail. If you've done something wrong and somebody has control over you and you're in a controlled setting, that stinks. You don't want to be in that situation. Don't do drugs and alcohol. Don't beat your wife. Don't beat your kids. Don't drive drunk. Don't hit anybody. Don't murder anybody. Don't steal. Don't do those things, and you will not be hopefully, you won't be in a situation like that. So we may feel that we are trapped by the demands of others and that there's no way to please them all. It's a double blind. To please one, it's a double bind. To please one is to disappoint another. Sometimes we feel stuck and frustrated in our relationships. We look for a measure of control by escaping through addictive behaviors. And that's what addictive behaviors are. That's what addictions are. They're escapes. They're escape tools. They're escape routes. They're escape paths to take us down away from the original problem that sent us on that path. So we need to put the car in reverse come back to that Y in the road and make a better decision this time. You gonna go this way or are you gonna go that way? Let's go this way. So Hagar, talking about mothers now. Hagar is a picture of powerlessness. She had no rights. She was literally a slave, a servant. As a girl, she was a servant to Sarah and Abram. When they were upset because Sarah could not bear children, Hagar was given to Abram as a surrogate. When she did become pregnant, as they wanted, Sarah was so jealous, she beat her. She was so jealous, she beat Hagar, and Hagar ran away. And all alone in the wilderness, she was met by an angel who gave her an amazing message. Return to your mistress and submit to her authority. Then he added, I will give you more descendants than you can count. And the angel said, you are now pregnant and will give birth to a son. You are to name him Ishmael, which means God hears, for the Lord has heard your cries of distress. So when we are caught in a no-win situation, it's tempting to run away, to take that escape route. Though our addictive, compulsive escape hatches are there. And at times, like these, God is there too. And he is listening to our woes. We need to learn to express our pain to God. We need to learn to express our pain to God instead of just trying to escape it. He hears our cries and is willing to give us hope for the future. And if you believe that, my friends, you're setting yourself up for success. Because the more we can admit that we're powerless over things like that, and we can take back, in a sense, power of sobriety, of recovery, of living through God's word and being obedient. So if you've had a struggle with drugs or alcohol and you're coming up on some tough times, I am simply the messenger. I'm only telling you guys what works for me. I love getting emails. I'm just being facetious earlier. I do like getting emails, you guys. Some of the emails can be a little bit trying because some of you guys think that this is still a AA channel and 12. I'm going to let people think that. But send me an email if you're coming up against something and you need some help. You need some sort of boost. You need some sort of help. I can provide that through you, through this channel. And if you feel like you really need somebody to talk to or you need to reach out, this channel is open to anybody and everybody. So if you've made it 7 minutes and 26 seconds in, you'll know that this channel is a friend of yours. It's not just a friend of Bill W's. It's not just a friend of this person. This channel is a friend of everybody's. I don't care what your beliefs are, what your opinions are. As long as you share them and you're kind on the channel, there are some awesome things ahead. More things to come too, because I have some other things in the works that I think are gonna create some good stuff, and we're gonna help some people. I know that. So if you're feeling like Hagar today, hang on, my beautiful friends, my beautiful mothers. Hang on. There's a lot to be happy and joyful for. I know that the weather outside right now is a little dreary, but hey, May rains bring lots of flowers. What is that saying? April and May rains bring sunflowers. I'm not sure what the saying is, you guys, but that rain and that wind and all that will give way to beautiful grass, and the sun will come out, and we will all have a great, wonderful day. I know it. So thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Been a little while since I've been on, about a week, so I'm thankful that I'm feeling better, and I'm blessed to be able to give these messages. So hang in there, you guys. More to come. God bless. Be good. Don't get caught up in the world, you guys. Spend some time in God's word and find out what you got going on. Find out who you most relate to in the Bible. Are you a David? Are you a Jonah? Are you a Job? Are you an Abraham? Are you an Ishmael? Are you an Isaac? Are you who are you? Who can you most relate to in the Bible? I think it's cool. I think it's a good I think that's a good question. I think we should find out, who are you most relatable to in the Bible? God bless.